Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be making our final push of the season inside of Clash Royale, where we have 2 days and 7 hours to make this our best season yet. Now, this was sort of like a final exam that I've been putting off for a long time, and right now we're at 5,545 trophies. I haven't been trophy pushing at all, and I really need to make these last 55 hours count if we're going to make our way anywhere close to 6,000 trophies, and that's going to start right here and right now. Let's do it. I've got the combo deck ready. You guys have known this combo graveyard deck I've been playing forever. Let's see if we can use it to pick up some wins and at least make our way up to champion, set a new personal best, and then see if we can make it count. Again, we've held off till the very end. This was a really important test. I don't know about you guys, but with all my homework, I wait till the last seconds. Previously, let's go and go for a Knight graveyard push right here, see if we can do some work against it. Knight's going to lock on in a second. Executioner is going to go down. I don't really think that's the best play. We actually can't really get this Elixir Collector in the best place. So I'm just going to use my poison and see if we can do something. Eventually, the skeletons will kill the Executioner, so the graveyard by itself is a 5 elixir for 5 elixir trade with the Executioner, and that means that Elixir Collector is going to go down as well. Poison Spell made it so the Elixir Collector didn't get him a profit, and 40 seconds into this battle is already looking so good, and let's go ahead and get ready to defend against this Giants. Now, one deck that I've been struggling against, whether it's challenges or when I used to push on the ladder with this deck, is the 3 Musketeer deck. It's just really annoying, even with the bowler to tornado everything together. It can just be so obnoxious. Here goes his Night Witch, so I'm actually not too worried about that. My Baby Dragon's going to be a nice counter right there. And eventually these bats are going to start doing their thing. Lightning Spell's going to go down, still not the biggest concern. I guess I'll tornado everything together. You can't underestimate the Giants' damage. But let's go ahead and get ready with another graveyard and just see what we can get done. Now, the bowler is so slow that this could be a little bit annoying, but Executioner eventually going to lock onto a few of these things. Bowler's going to lock on 2. Bowler actually took some of the tower HP, or tower damage, which means tower number 1 is going to go in our favor. And we have no signs of letting up, and this lead is looking pretty strong right now. Now, let's get ready on the other side with the Knights. Knight's going to go down. Another Elixir Collector. Let's take care of that with our poison. Pretty textbook game so far, and hopefully we can keep this going. Even though we're still down at like 5,500 trophies at 4,300 in the world, there's a lot of skilled players, and we can't let up at any moment. So let's let our Knight do its thing. And as he plays his Night Witch, we'll get ready with our Baby Dragon for those bats right there. And he is going to play his Giant as I thought he might. Okay, bats will die in a second. Let's get ready to defend against this push. Probably another Lightning Spell. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I'm going to use my Electro Wizard instead of Tornado, just to try to save a little bit of push right here. And let's go ahead and use our Knight. Here goes this right here. We've got a good game from JBoss right here, and hopefully that's the end of it. Tornadoing my skeletons into his tower. Believe it or not, that actually does not kill the skeletons immediately. It gives them one more hit against the tower, and that means this game is basically going to be over. Baby Dragon onto the tower. Only 30 seconds left for him to breathe, and as the Night Witch goes down, doesn't look like he's going to give us the free victory right here, but it's going to be pretty close to free as this game wraps up. Okay, final couple of seconds. Let's use the Knight graveyard push right here just to see if we can do something. Another Goblin Gang. He's going to try to foil us. Looks like the skeletons are going in. Let's go ahead and distract right here. Trying to go for the 3 crown if possible, but it doesn't look like it's going to be in the cards. And with 3 seconds left on the clock, skeletons going in. That's going to be the end of it. 2 crowns to 0 against JBoss, setting us off on the right foot. Let's keep it going and keep it going to 6,000. 6,000 might be the goal. I think we could try to get to 6,000. It's going to be hard. It would take a lot of grinding, especially, you know, being a little bit out of shape with not playing on my main account in a little bit. But let's go and keep going against Jones Bond right here, DJ Khaled gang. And even at number 4,000 in the world, we're playing level 13s. That lets you know how many fully maxed out accounts there are in Clash Royale. Just that many people is ridiculous. Electro Wizard's going to be our starting card. And to be honest, I guess I'll go for a graveyard push with the Baby Dragon Electro Wizard. Let's see if this works. Baby Dragon's going in, Electro Wizard as well. Here goes a Tombstone. Interesting. Mega Minion's going to get a little bit distracted. We've done a ton of damage with our skeletons. Look at that tower bleed all the way down to 400, 300 right here. That's going to be so good for us. And you know what? I'm just going to poison that down, actually. That should kill the Elixir Collector before it gets another thing out right there. But we're obviously going to be pretty low on Elixir. Kill that Elixir Collector! Oh. That's bad. Okay. Well, this just got a whole lot more difficult. He's got a massive Elixir lead, and this could be dangerous. I should have let that Elixir Collector just go down and not worry about it. But instead, we've got the skeletons. We've got the Electro Wizard. We're going to need the Baby Dragon in a moment for these minions. Please, minions, go to the Baby Dragon first. Why would you go over there? Oh, no. Oh, we just barely hit the tornado right there. Minions will die eventually. Fireball's going to do the best that it can. Balloon's going to pop. Balloon! Finally, the balloon's going to pop. That was so disappointing that it didn't pop earlier, and that means our tower is down to 646 HP. But hey, we got a tower lead. Everything's good. As long as we keep cool, we don't get, 8 elixir down again. We should be fine going into the rest of this. Let's see what Jones Bonds wants to do next. I'll play a bowler. And let's set up for another offensive push and another elixir collector, guys. I'm feeling like I have pretty decent odds against the elixir collector. If I just save up a little bit, we should be okay. Let's use our knights, and then let's use our graveyard. And I'm expecting minions on top of that, so I really need to get my poison out as fast as possible. Poison's going to go down. Bowler's going to lock on right there. Goblin Gang, I'm hoping will die sooner than later. Minions are going to eventually end up dying. Bowler's going to get one swing onto the tower, but we're going to have to play some skeletons right here to distract the Mega Minion and the Minion. And we're going to have to defend against another push. Look at that perfect kite right there, by the way. I'll get ready with the Baby Dragon. And I can't remember if this dude has lightning. I'm pretty sure he has lightning. So let's get ready with our Electro Wizard first and foremost. And in a moment, actually, I'm going to use my Knight in a crazy graveyard push. And then I'm going to suck everything together with the Tornado, just to make sure we're cool right here. But this is probably going to be the end of this tower right here. Balloons needs to die, but the Balloon's going to get switched onto. How unlucky from that right there. Another Lava Hound is going to be quite adventurous from this dude. So we need to get ready to stop that as soon as possible. Let's use our Poison spell. And then let's use our Electro Wizard. And then we're going to need our Tornado, or this is going to be pretty rough. Balloon's eventually going to die. Tornado's going down. Poison's still ticking onto these pups. Actually, the pups are not going to end up dying in time. And we've got ourselves a game. Wow, we've got ourselves a game right down here at 5,500 trophies. We have to find a way to make this work. Another Tombstone means we're going to have infinite amount of bowlers right here. And let's see how we want to do it. I'm going to let this bowler just bowl its way along. Let's get ready with our Baby Dragon. And we just have to see who's got the bigger push when it comes down to it. I'm going to get ready in a second. He's going to actually end up playing a crazy push on this other side of the map. So let's go ahead and do it. Graveyard, I wasn't able to support because of this balloon right here, which is annoying. Let's use our skeletons. Balloon's eventually going to die one day. I'll poison that Goblin Gang, but I don't even know if that was necessary. We need to get our graveyard back as soon as possible. Bowler is still just sitting around right now. Bowler needs to make some moves as fast as possible. Look at all of the stuff I have right here, but I just don't have anything tanking for my graveyard. That's the worst part about this. If I had something to tank for my graveyard like this Knight right here, this battle would be so much easier. Let's use our Tombstone to bring everything together for my Baby Dragons, but the Baby Dragons are just locked on right now. 3 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be a tie. That was a disappointing battle. That was a disappointing battle. We should have been able to pull it out in the end, but unfortunately, the Tombstones lining up my bowler over and over and over again made it so I couldn't break through. Let's just go ahead and keep grinding. We can't get discouraged by a tie. I would have been really mad if we lost that one, but after he went Balloon Minion in the right-hand lane, I felt like that was definitely ours to take, so let's keep it going right now against the Dark Knight. And, see if we can make this one a little bit more successful. All right, here we go. Let's get our skeletons out. Ready to rumble right here. Skeleton's going down. He's just going to wait right now. He's got his Knight going down. So there is that. And as this Baby Dragon runs through, what do we want to do? I guess I'll use my graveyard right now. So Baby Dragon's going to get locked onto. Poison spell against this. Let's do work against this Musketeer. Tornado, again, guys. The Tornado does not one-shot these skeletons. The skeletons are still going to get some good work. The Musketeer eventually should die. Electro Wizard to help out against his Hog Riders. Skeletons as well. Oh, Electro Wizard, why aren't you attacking the Hog Rider? Ooh, that's going to be too much damage from the Hog. Electro Wizard's actually going to run straight towards the tower, but that's going to be a Knight in its tracks. And we're going to have to reset our push once again. And overall, not really the damage that we were hoping for. Let's get ready with our Knight again. Knight at the last possible... Wait. Are you serious? Oh, man. We are... okay. Some real calm gameplay from us. Once again, guys. Let's get ready. He's got his bowler going down. Bowler and Knights. That's actually not going to do much for him. Poison spell. Let's go again. His tornadoes are just not on point right now. The tornadoes will not stop that damage from the skeletons. Tower number 1's going to go down. A well-deserved tower from us, and this game is already looking 1,000 times better than the first one. Let's get the Electro Wizard down. Maybe I should have activated the King Tower first. Skeletons to help out. He's going to use his zap. Okay, not too bad. 1,055 HP. I can live with that, and we can set up a push down the left-hand lane. Obviously, activating his King Tower with our first tower being taken down makes it a little bit more difficult for our graveyard eventually. But until that point, we'll just sort of be chilling out. I'll get ready with my bowler again in a moment, depending on what he does. I'll probably just play this bowler no matter what. And then if he plays this Hog Rider, I've got my Tornado to deal with it on the right-hand side. We're going to be playing Keep Away for the rest of this battle with this dang Hog Rider. So Baby Dragon go down right now. Look at this giant push he has going together as well. This is going to be a little bit crazy. I do need to save my Tornado just in case. Actually, no. Let's go and do the Tornado right now. Let's bring everything together for all of my splash damage to do work. That means we're going to have to play our Skeletons and our Electro Wizard as soon as possible. He's going to go crazy aggressive over there, which means our Bowler sort of has a free reign right now. Let's use our Knight to help out as the tower is being locked onto. And this is going okay. Skeletons are finally getting some decent damage down right now. Looks like this Baby Dragon is going to do work. Knight's going to do work on the tower as well. This is doing pretty okay for us. Knight's going to chunk that tower down over and over and over. That Knight is the real MVP right there. But let's use our Bowler on defense. Actually, the Bowler should be pretty good against this Hog Rider that's coming out. He's going to play his Knight, which means we'll just wait for this to all die right here. Skeletons are going to go down. Skeletons on skeleton action. Again, that lightning spell is not going to do too much, and we can get ready with yet another push right now. And check this out: Graveyard first, Baby Dragon a half second afterwards. That's going to make it so my Skeletons start beating down on this tower. Musketeers taking damage, 754 HP. The Skeletons are doing the best that they can. Knight's going to get one hit onto his Knight. I'm going to play my Bowler rather than anything crazy against this Hog Rider that has to be coming out. There it is right there. Skeletons to help out against the rest of these. Lightning spell won't kill the Bowler in one go. And that means all we have to do is cycle our poisons, and this should be the end of the game. But instead, I'll play a Graveyard. This should be able to wrap it up. 304 HP. He's holding on for dear life right now, but I believe that poison spell should be the end of the game. And let's watch it tick down as fast as it can. GG, well played against the Dark Knight. Woo! All right, well, I forgot the poison spell damage for a second, but that's going to be the end of the battle. Some tough slugging right now, down at 5,500. We have to keep this... Oh, I wanted the crown chest. The cancel button never works in Clash Royale. You guys know that. Undercover 187 is the next. Let's see how we want to do this. All right, Undercover. Let's see what we want to get done right here. I'm going to wait. So apparently people have been like waiting to play their cards like crazy inside of Clash Royale. So I'll play my Knight. Like people have been waiting till 1 minute left in the match before they play their card. Looks like we're going to have some Knight on Knight combat. And by waiting that extra half second, he does get an advantage because we're going to be fighting on his side of the map. So Knights will eventually meet up. And as soon as they do, I'm just going to actually suck everything together. This will kill the archers with my Baby Dragon Breath. He's going to play this over here, so let's do our Electro Wizard against these goblins. And standard start to the game. We've got a double push on both sides. I'll take that Baby Dragon damage. You definitely have to respect the Baby Dragon right there. It's going to keep pounding away on this tower. And at this point, we have to make a decision. Do we want to play the Bowler, or do we want to just play these Skeletons? See if something to deal with that. He's going to play that right there, and this is where we have to play our Baby Dragon because this Graveyard is going to do so much damage unless we check it. I'm going to follow diss my own advice right here by playing the Tornado, but I have to kill this stuff right now, and Graveyard is going to take a massive chunk of damage against our tower, guys. That was not ideal. But instead, I'm going to go on a counter push. This is risky because he's probably really high on elixir right now. There goes his Knight. There go his archers. His archers are his counter to my push. Minions were placed perfectly behind my Baby Dragon. I got to give this dude some credit for playing really well against that push. Let's back up with our minions yet again to distract some of these minions, at least one minion. And minions should eventually die. And okay, that's not going to be too terrible. We're going to take some archer damage. I don't want to play anything against these archers. So we're going to take a little bit of poke right there. Not the end of the world, though. 877 HP. This might be a lost cause on that left-hand tower. In fact, that giant's going to go down. I don't really think there's anything I want to be able to do against it. I think I have to focus my attention on the other side of the map, and he probably knows that, which is why he's not playing anything to back up this giant. I'll just get ready with my Tornado in case he does anything crazy. Here goes the Tornado. I'm not sure if that kills goblins, by the way. I think it does. All right, Tornado's going to actually end up taking that out. Here goes the Bowler on the other side of the map, but too early. And that means we're not going to get that support from the Bowler that we need. Giant is not going to be able to get a hit against the tower. That's super good for us. But yeah, that was not what we needed because the Bowler got latched on a little bit too early. Not the Bowler's fault. That was my fault. Sorry, Bowler, for bringing you up inside of this. Let's play our Electro Wizard again. Skeletons again. And we just got to see if we can hold on right here. This Tornado's going to go down. Let's see if we can keep this giant out of our face right now. I think we should be okay. Giant really needs to die. Giant really needs to die. Giant's going to do a great job of doing that. And maybe we can get him right here. He just played his counter to his Graveyard in the archers. That's so good for us. He's going to actually probably give up this tower right here. which means we have a couple of seconds to see what we can do. Tower's going to go down. I don't know if this is actually worth it playing our tornado right here. If we can get our Electro Wizard down, that would be good. Please, Electro Wizard, please. Please, Electro Wizard, please. Woo! We're going to pick up another win. Woo! That was a close battle. Just by being level 13 and having that extra HP on our towers is going to give us the win. 33 trophies against Undercover, and we have to keep moving and grooving. We are so far behind on the trophy count. We're at 1,000,000 gold, but that doesn't count for trophies. Let's finish off against Coppertop right here. He's from 1983, so he's got some experience. He's 34 years old. I'm going to just do a little bit of molt math right there. And let's finish off against Coppertop right here and see what we want to do. I'll play my Knight. He's going to play his Ice Spirit. Okay, so we'll play Skeletons. Tit for tat right there. There goes his Valkyrie. All right. Not the greatest start for the game for us. I'll get ready with my Bowler, I guess, in the back. And this means we're going to have to play the Tornado on this Hog. Hopefully, Bowler... Oh, no. That was a terrible play of the Tornado. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. We didn't activate the King Tower. We took a ton of damage. And basically, that entire push was completely pointless. All right, well, not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Let's get ready with the Poison Spell against this Musketeer. And Ice Spirit's going to go down, but that's going to leave the Musketeer inside of that Dirty Poison right there, which means we're going to go ahead and go crazy with our Graveyard. Skeletons, I meant to play the Baby Dragon, but don't tell anyone. Okay, nothing's actually going to happen with that. And eventually, the Skeletons are going to start doing work against this tower. The fact that they were already spawning before that Bowler dies made that really good for us. And eventually, we can play our Electro Wizard. But we're going to have to deal with this Hog Rider again. That's just a fact of the matter. This Hog Rider is going to be coming out soon. Let's get ready. Here goes our Knight. Here goes the Tornado. I'm not going to even mess with the Tornado again. Let's just make sure we kill this Hog Rider before it does anything else. And all right, not terrible. We brought ourselves back into this game. After a shaky start, some shaky plays right there, we're going to bring this back. Knight will get taken out by something. I'll wait for him to play it. If he's going to let that Knight do full damage against that tower. Okay, he's going to eventually play his Tornado. Let's get our Bowler out right now. And a Bowler is actually super good against his deck. He doesn't really seem to have much to counter the Bowler, besides like a well-placed Ice Spirit. Will work out well for him, but let's go ahead and get ready right here. Electro Wizard to deal with this Hog Rider. It's going to mean we take some damage. Those Skeletons are proving to be so valuable. Did you guys see that? The Skeletons made it so we didn't get maximum value right there. And as everything goes on over here, will he stop the Bowler at the bridge? He won't, which means the Bowler's going to be able to tank for the tower and look at those Skeletons. Even with the Valkyrie, which is going to get the Baby Dragon to splash on the tower, that tower is going to wind all the way down to 0. And at this point, he is in some serious, serious danger. That means we'll play our Bowler over here. That's going to knock out his Hog Rider. And this should basically be the end of the game. Skeleton's going to try to help out. Bowler will eventually die, and I think this should do it. And let's just go ahead and get ready for one more Graveyard push, one more Poison. Just depending on what he does, he will play the Valkyrie in the very end. Knight's going to walk up to the tower, and that might be another dead tower. I don't think so, though. Tornado will go down eventually, and yeah, that should basically be the end of the game. Looks like we did pretty well inside of most of our battles today. We did pick up that one tie, which was super disappointing, but instead, this will end on a victory, and with the Tornado Bowler combo, there's nothing he's going to be able to do about it. GG, well played against Coppertop. Looks like age doesn't beat beauty this time, and that's going to be the end of the battle. Very nice start to our push, but I can't stop. I can't make it like 5 days in between trophy pushing episodes. We have to keep going. I'm going to keep on this push, guys. I promise these next 2 days are going to be big for us. We're at 56-63, feeling some good momentum with this combo deck, and root me on. Go ahead and take a guess right now how many trophies I'm going to end at. We've got 2 days and 7 hours to get it done. Let me know in the comment section below where you think I'm going to end up. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.